Houston, James Harden scored a career-high 56 points and added 13 assists in 35 minutes to lead the Houston Rockets to a 137-110 victory over the Utah Jazz on Sunday night. Harden finished 19 of 25 from the field after missing his last 3 attempts. The MVP runner-up was a perfect 7 for 7 from beyond the arc until he missed a step-back three-pointer midway through the fourth quarter as the shot clock was about to expire. Even when the Jazz could deny Harden his shot, he passed to someone else to score. Eric Gordon scored 20 points, Trevor Ariza had 14 and Nene scored 13 off the bench. Harden had 22 points in both the first and third quarters, 30 at halftime and sat for the final 7:32 of the blowout. Donovan Mitchell led Utah with 17 points in 25 minutes off the bench. The Rockets have won 3 consecutive, while the Jazz have lost back-to-back games following a 3-game winning streak. Hawks 117, Cavaliers 115. Cleveland, Dennis Schroeder scored 28 points and injury-riddled Atlanta beat Cleveland to end an 8-game losing streak. Missing 5 players, Atlanta won for the first time since topping Dallas in the season opener. Cleveland's Kevin Love was taken to a hospital with an illness, Cavaliers coach Tyronn Lue said without disclosing the problem. Love left in the third quarter. Coming off his 57-point performance Friday night at Washington, LeBron James had 26 points and 13 assists for Cleveland. The Cavaliers have lost 5 of 7. Wizards 107, Raptors 96. Toronto, Bradley Beal scored 38 points, Otto Porter Jr. had 19 and Washington overcame the absence of all-star point guard John Wall to beat Toronto, winning for the second time in 11 meetings with the Raptors. Marcin Gortat had 11 points and 12 rebounds, and Markieff Morris and Kelly Oubre Jr. each scored 10 points for the Wizards. Wall sat out because of a sprained left shoulder sustained Friday in a 130-122 loss to Cleveland. He is expected to return for Tuesday's home game against Dallas. Toronto lost its starting point guard when Kyle Lowry was ejected with 8:08 remaining in the second quarter after picking up 2 technical fouls in quick succession for arguing. Lowry finished with 2 points in 12 minutes. DeMar DeRozan scored 26 points and Norman Powell had 19 as Toronto lost for the first time in 3 home games this season. Knicks 108, Pacers 101. New York, Kristaps Porzingis scored a career-high 40 points, carrying the New York Knicks back from a 19-point deficit to a 108-101 victory over the Indiana Pacers on Sunday night. Porzingis added 8 rebounds and 6 blocked shots in his 7th 30-point performance in 9 games this season. Rookie Frank Ntilikina made the tie-breaking three-pointer with 1:34 remaining as the Knicks won for the 5th time in 6 games after a 0-3 start. He had 10 points and 7 assists off the bench. Thaddeus Young scored 18 points and Victor Oladipo had 17 for the Pacers, who led 84-65 with under 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Timberwolves 112, Hornets 94. Minneapolis, Jeff Teague had 18 points and 12 assists and Minnesota beat Charlotte for its 5th consecutive victory. Andrew Wiggins led Minnesota with 20 points, and Karl Anthony Towns, Jimmy Butler, Gorgui Dieng and Jamal Crawford all reached double figures in scoring. The Timberwolves moved to 7-3, just a half game behind Houston for the top spot in the Western Conference. The last time Minnesota won 5 games in a row was January 2-10, 2009. Cody Zeller led Charlotte with 16 points. Celtics 104, Magic 88. Orlando, Florida, Jaylen Brown scored 18 points and Al Horford added 14 points and 10 rebounds to spark Boston to a victory over Orlando. The Eastern Conference leading Celtics, 8-2, have won 8 consecutive after beginning the season with back-to-back losses. Orlando, 6-4, which was tied with the Celtics for the best record in the NBA coming into Friday night, has lost 2 in a row. Kyrie Irving struggled with his shot in the second half, but Marcus Morris, Marcus Smart, Brown and Horford carried Boston offensively. Morris had 12 points in his second game of the season. Rookie Jason Tatum finished with 13 and Smart contributed 11. Heat 104, Clippers 101. Los Angeles, James Johnson made 2 free throws with 8.7 seconds left and Miami recovered after blowing a 25-point lead, bouncing back to beat Los Angeles. The Clippers began the fourth quarter with a 16-0 run and surged to take a 101-100 edge with 16.3 seconds left. They missed a chance to extend the lead when Austin Rivers missed 2 foul shots. Johnson put Miami ahead, and, after Blake Griffin missed a three-pointer, Josh Richardson added 2 more foul shots. Hassan Whiteside had 21 points and 17 rebounds for the Heat and Tyler Johnson scored 17 points. Griffin had 23 points and Lou Williams had 22 for Los Angeles. Spurs 112, Suns 95. San Antonio, LaMarcus Aldridge scored 21 points and San Antonio rolled past Phoenix. The Suns were held to 13 points in the third quarter, the lowest production by a Spurs opponent in any quarter this season. San Antonio won the period by 21 points, its largest point differential in the third quarter since 2012. Patty Mills had 11 points in the third, going 3 for 3 on three-pointers, and Aldridge had 8 points to spark the decisive quarter. Mills finished with 17 points and Danny Green added 14. T.J. Warren led Phoenix with 17 points. Devin Booker was held to 9 points on 3 for 11 shooting for the Suns.